So, Constance, what was your audition originally like for Daphne?
My audition?
Yeah.
Oh my God. They made me come in and audition about 12 times. I had to do three different screen tests with five different dogs. And then they decided to not have the dog. So then I had to do, no, it wasn't, I didn't have an audition
We
process.
offered it to Constance. We were
Yeah.
like, we hope.
I was joking.
Our dream was that Constance was at the top of the list, and then it's like you don't never assume you're going to get someone like Constance. So it was a real
Oh,
dream
thanks,
that
Charles.
Constance wanted to do it.
Were you inspired, do you feel, by the early Adult Swim shows like Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, and Space Ghost, and all that kind of stuff? I'm curious for you, Charles.
I think I'm aware of those shows. I've seen them. I don't know if they influenced my style. I mean, I think there's a version of the show that could have done that where you kind of play with more of the original animation, and with the original styles. But that was never going to be an option. Like, we had to do our own character design that couldn't really look that much like the original. And so when we took that off the table early on, I think we wanted to get more into just making it its own, really kind of getting into the backstory of these characters instead of playing with what you know about them. It was more just, let's uncover what you don't know about them.
Yeah.
I noticed in the direction there's so much breaking of the fourth wall on the show where they're kind of, actively speaking to the audience. They're not even necessarily just looking at the camera, so to speak, but especially at the beginning in the first episode and throughout. And I was wondering about that direction and how you both feel about it.
I thought it was really funny. I really liked that about it.
Yeah, I think it's good. You want to earn it. You don't want it to be just so self-referential. I think maybe especially as you ramp up towards the end and there's so many loose ends to tie up, there's less time to just kind of stand around and tell self-referential jokes. But I think it's about finding that balance. I think it's good. You want to have a bunch of different kind of jokes to tell. But the show is definitely built to comment on genres, especially the teen genre or the horror genre. So it's baked into the DNA of the show. But I don't know how much, I think we'll see. As long as, for me, it's like if a joke feels worth telling, I'm going to tell it.
Were you asked then to intentionally make the characters less like the originals in that way?
No, that was really what we wanted to do. We really wanted to flesh them out and again, it's an origin story. So you know who they are, you know where they end up. So the goal was to really sort of make everyone a little bit different. And so then the fun is, well, how do they become these characters that you know? And that's really where sort of the character design and the voices of the characters came from.
Constance, did you enjoy that kiss at the end of episode 2? Whole scene?
I think that's on my email of things I'm not supposed to talk about.
Really?
I think I actually was skimming my emails, like, no spoilers, don't say that. So,
no comment.
I don't know, no comment. But I'm pretty sure that was on it. Like, don't.
I won't say who you kissed. Just
yes, and I'm such a method actor that I really, really did it, not just in the voiceover booth.
You really? Oh yeah. I was gonna say you're just kissing
I'm
them.
kidding.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
No, I was just kissing my hand or a pillow.
What's been your favorite part of doing the voice acting for this series?
To be honest, and I'm not just kissing up, I really like working with Charlie.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, I really like his direction. I really like, he knows when he's got it, but then he also knows exactly what to say to try something different that works with the comedy. I don't know how to, I'm not articulating it very well, but having, done a network sitcom for over 100 episodes, some people have the language to convey, like, hey, this, and then you get it and you get the rhythm of the joke and what you need to do. And Charlie's really good at that. And so that's been really fun, because I like being funny and I like the funny script. So that's been the best part.
Are you going to be at the New York Comic Con next year wearing a red wig and signing the...
I was at the last New York Comic Con.
Yeah, we did New York this past year. Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun.
Anyway, I see my time is up. So it's nice talking to you.
You
Well,
too,
nice
Nia.
talking
Happy
to
New
you.
Year.